What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to actually talk about a pretty under-the-radar story. I had to go several websites deep in order to find people talking about this, but we have a collaboration between Skybound and Bloober Team. Now, there's really not even much more than that to talk about other than Bloober Team announcing it and saying, hey, we're super excited. I think they said even by 2027 they want this thing out, so hopefully, next 3-4 years, obviously could be maybe pushed or delayed, but they talked about how excited they are. They talked about how, hey, this isn't only going to be something that could make us money, but there's more to it than that, and they kind of left it there. And again, just kind of a press statement. There's nothing else out there, and there's nothing else to say what game it is. However, it is based off of a Skybound IP. Now, here's the thing. You don't have a lot of options when it comes to things like Skybound is not that gigantic. Walking Dead, Invincible, like there's really not too much. And when you think about Bloober Team, you think horror, right? Now, they have talked about wanting to kind of abandon the games that they generally make, right? Basically like Layers of Fear, The Medium, like those games are going to be no more. Silent Hill is the first game kind of trying to step out of that. But I guess what you have to almost read into, or what I'm trying to read into, is, well, what part of their identity are they leaving behind? Are they leaving behind horror, or are they leaving behind kind of that walking sim-like game? I think it is the walking sim element of it. They've alluded to it. They've almost like outright spoke. Maybe they actually have, outright said that. So yeah, while you're not going to get a game exactly like Layers of Fear anymore, are you going to get a game that's not horror? And the reason why I'm, so onto this as well, behind me, I always point over here. You could look at that zombie right there, but what about over here, okay? Skybound only has a few things. Walking Dead is one of their few things. In terms of gaming, it's pretty much exclusively been Walking Dead. When you think about Bloober Team, you think horror. Horror, Walking Dead, horror. Okay, it's all. So, am I reaching? Maybe a little, and it's very possible that it doesn't end up, being Walking Dead. I guess another thing to throw out would be it doesn't necessarily have to be Telltale's The Walking Dead, right? What we know of Clem, AJ, Lee, all that stuff, right? Doesn't have to be that. In fact, I'd probably assume it's not going to be that. Wouldn't maybe be episodic, things like that, right? You got to think, too, what Bloober Team does. Silent Hill, The Medium, these are like just games. Not that episodic games aren't games. In fact, I actually really like episodic games. I almost prefer them. No, I mean, it's a different genre, right? It's a different genre. I'm completely fine with episodic games, but that's not how Bloober Team rolls. So it is exciting. Bloober Team is absolutely still in a prove it situation. I think a lot of people say that, right? I think that's very, very fair. Hopefully, if anybody from Bloober Team ever sees the kind of discussions that people have on the team, they don't take it the wrong way. Honestly, I want them to succeed. I want Silent Hill 2's remake to be awesome. I want this game to be awesome, whatever it might be. They are just so uneven. I actually really like Layers of Fear, the first game. Layers of Fear 1, I think, is a very, very good horror game. And it's not necessarily all that original. It takes things from other horror games at the time, but it is a very good game. Layers of Fear 2 is even pretty good. It's not as good as the first game, but The Medium, I will be honest, I haven't played it, but I have watched parts of it. I'm not impressed. Silent Hill 2 remake, very much a prove it situation. You gotta prove it. So while I can say I'm excited, and I am, it is still a situation where I don't fully trust them because, they haven't really given me a reason I think Layers of Fear was 2016, so it's been 7 years since you could say, okay, well, this is a legitimate thing. It's been a while. So you gotta kind of get back on track. Hopefully they do it with Silent Hill, and then whatever the Skybound game is, then they can kind of roll into that with a positive mindset, right? Everybody can be feeling good about themselves. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.